Today we heard statements by the honourable members for the District of Mount Pearl North, Placentia St. Mary's, Placentia West Bellevue, St. George's Umber, and St. John's Centre. The Honourable, the member Mount Pearl North.
Speaker, our youth are our greatest resources and the key to our future. Mount Pearl resident Jenny Mallard is a true example of this. Jenny has an extensive resume as a singer, songwriter, musician, and a mentor, and is an active community volunteer. She leaves a positive impression on all those she meets. She has been involved with the Mary Queen of the World Church Choir since she's been 8 years old, volunteering regularly with the Mount Pearl Frosty Festival, and has toured the province with such groups as Due South Opera Tour, the Honky Tonk Christmas Plus. She has opened for the Newfoundland Symphony Orchestra, celebrating the Women of Country at the East Coast Music Awards as a winning artist. Jenny has recently been accepted into the Music NL Mentorship Program. Jenny's love for music and our culture is a shining example of her talent, which she so gratefully shares with others. Jenny has released 4 singles and a few months ago released her first album, Into the Deep. Her music has hit the charts, the top 30 charts of the East Coast music twice in the last 4 months. Very impressive. Speaker, I ask all members to join me in congratulating Jenny Mallard, and we wish her a successful career in the music industry.
The Honourable, the member Placentia St. Mary's.
Speaker, on August 5th, 2022, John J. Gibbons Limited in St. Mary's celebrated 50 years in business. This business was originally started in the 1800s by John's great-great-grandfather and was passed down through 5 generations. In 1972, John took ownership and operates the business today. When asked what the key to survival was, Mr. Gibbons said he usually came into the store around 7:30 a.m. and worked until 9 p.m. at night. He always took a lunch and supper break and jokingly said he worked 8 days a week. John Gibbons is a devoted family man and described by residents as a people person with a generous heart, always willing to help others. John also has a passion for antique cars. During the summer months, you will find him in the store or cruising around St. Mary's in his '69 Plymouth GTX. John, at 75, is very active. His daughter, Tara, is the next in line to take over the family business and has been at his side for the last 20 years. Gibbons' store is always welcoming and has a friendly atmosphere. Please join me as I congratulate the Gibbons family on their tremendous success. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Placentia West Bellevue.
Thank you, Speaker. Tomorrow afternoon, May 26th, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., is the annual Bjorn Peninsula Healthcare Foundation Radiothon, live on 88.3 VOCM. Tune in to hear stories from local healthcare staff, patients, and their families, and learn how your donations enhance local healthcare on the Bjorn Peninsula. This year, the 2023 Radiothon will be supporting the following priority projects: waiting room upgrades at the Bjorn Peninsula Healthcare Center, a cuddle bed for Blue Crest Nursing Home, garden upgrades for long-term care residents, and patient comfort and care programs, which include providing gas cards and accommodation vouchers for local chemotherapy and dialysis patients traveling to medical appointments. This year, I will be supporting and proudly participating in the Radiothon. Donations can be made online at www.bphcf.ca/radiothon or by calling 1-709-279-2126 or by visiting the Marystown Summer Games building. Speaker, I'm asking all honorable members and constituents of the beautiful district of Placentia West Bellevue to please tune in tomorrow and support the Beyond Peninsula Healthcare Foundation. Let's make this year a record in support for our healthcare facilities. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable the Member St. George's, Umber.
Speaker, the Humber Valley Seniors Club celebrated their 40th anniversary recently in Pasadena. The club has 162 members and a waiting list of 34 people who want to join the club. The group has expanded their building over the years, adding a well-equipped kitchen, a new stage, and other pieces of equipment. The club is one of the most active in the province. They sponsor many activities for their members, including swimming, bowling, yoga, fitness classes, dances, cards, darts, and many other activities. They also organize outings and events. It should be noted that many of the members of the Humber Valley Seniors Club are some of the most active volunteers supporting activities in the community. For example, many of the people who organize and volunteer for the Pasadena Winter Carnival are seniors. I commend members of the club for the work they do to make Pasadena the vibrant town that it is today. I also recognize the foresight of people like the former mayor of Pasadena, Mr. Bill Party, and others who started this club, and all those who have helped grow it over the last 40 years. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable the Member St. John's Centre.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker John O'Donoghue wrote, "May the sacredness of your work bring healing, light, and renewal to those who work with you and to those who see and receive your work." Salvation Army Majors Tony and Beverly Brushett embody these words. They served as church leaders in Greens Harbor and at the Ottawa Booth Centre before returning home in 2019 to the New Hope Centre in St. John's. Major Tony assumed the executive directorship of the new Chespenny Centre for Hope, still under construction, while Major Beverly became Director of Spiritual Care of the Wiseman Centre and the Centre of Hope. Major Tony led the completion of the Centre for Hope and built a team that serves today over 1,000 meals and distributes food hampers to over 200 families weekly. The Brushetts are the Centre's backbone. They carve out a significant portion of their day to work on the front line and let all vulnerable individuals who take the walk up the stairs know that they care for them. In 2 weeks, they leave for the Northwest Territories to establish a Centre of Hope in Yellowknife. I'm honored to know them, and I wish them well as they continue their sacred work.